Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Alex Bordei. I'm a Flutter expert, and in this video series we'll be discussing about Flutter and projects in Flutter. So I thought it is a really good start to join the LG WebOS hackathon, which is basically LG that created an operating system that supports Flutter, or it is built in Flutter. We'll be finding more. As a disclaimer, I don't have any idea of the challenge or how WebOS is running. The purpose of the video is to give you like a full, clean perspective on how a developer can join this challenge and also create a Flutter app for LG WebOS. So basically, what we see here, this is the main page of the hackathon, and they are asking developers to build games and apps for TVs. The first place is $100,000, which is whee! And there are some impressive prices here, and also I don't know, it is a pretty interesting challenge to join. So my purpose for these videos are to show you the first touch perspective of building projects, apps, and features. So being a Flutter expert, I thought it is a really good idea to play with some projects in the Flutter community, like LG WebOS is pretty popular right now for 2024, and basically there are still 5 days to join the hackathon. What LG did is they created this Flutter operating system, or web operating system that supports Flutter, and the purpose on this video is to get the simulator working and somehow create at least a Hello World app in Flutter. We'll be ending the video exactly in the moment that we'll be reaching this milestone. So let's get started. Yeah, so what we see here is WebOS TV is a web-centric smart TV platform that has powered LG smart TVs for over a decade. Okay, so we see that is running on Linux. It is Linux based. Okay, we need to find more about how Flutter can enter this world. So we see their operating layers, like they're having this web app support and some JavaScript support for running their apps, and some internal stuff too complicated for us for this moment. Okay, so on the home page there is nothing about Flutter, but we can take a look on the hackathon page. Let's see. So there is a webinar and a submit registration process. Also there is a GitHub and also developer website. Let's see this developer website. Ooh, looks more interesting. So developer friendly, best performing WebOS TV platform, create the best experience fit for LG Smart TV. Okay, and there is a simulator, exactly what I was thinking. With a WebOS TV simulator, you can test and debug your apps and services easily, even without a real TV device, because we don't have a TV here. You just have me and my monitor. So it interworks with WebOS CLI and WebOS Studio and supports the remote control unit. Okay, well, the first objective here is to run the WebOS TV simulator, and then to run boilerplate Flutter application. So let's get directly into it, downloading the web simulator. Okay, so it is not like downloading a package and this is it. There is a page. So we see there are some system requirements and prerequisites, and we need to make sure that we have this on the laptop. My platform here is a macOS M3, so it should run flawless on macOS ARM processors. This is the platform that I should be using. So we go directly for the last version. We don't know why, but we go directly for the last version. So let's download the SDK download. SDK stands for Software Development Kit. Basically, with this tool you can have access to pre-compiled methods, libraries, and features collections that you can use to build apps for different flavors. There is an SDK for Flutter as well, for Java, for everything. So it's a software developer kit. Okay, I'm just downloading it. It seems like pretty fast. Like, okay, there were 2 seconds to download. Okay, let's use my desktop environment here. We can put, I don't know, can we put it here? So there's a folder, and here we have a notice. Let's take a look on it. This product from LG Electronics. Yeah, I was expecting this. Like any LG device is coming with a manual, so for sure they inserted a small manual into the software development kit. Let's read it a little to get a clean idea of what is this about. So this product from LG Electronics Incorporation contains the open source software detailed below. So this is a presentation on what open source libraries and software is into this product. Probably LG WebOS is not open source. I don't know. We need to find out if WebOS is open source. Yeah, I'm just curious and excited to get really fast on coding an app for it. So open the app. Okay. Oh my God, it opens directly. So I have a TV on my laptop. Let's go and play with it a little. Like, can I turn it on? Is it powered on already? We don't know. Let's press home. App. Okay, this is a folder. Service, close, touch. Oh, so the RTV is with touch screen for sure. But it seems that that the remote control is not working. How am I supposed to power it on? This is so. Is it working? Like, is this good? Like app list. Let's see. There's an app list. Add an app. It feels like something is broken. The first touch is pretty, I don't know. I don't know what to do in order to make it work. Like, start. Can I connect it to the real TV? Like, if I have a TV tuner. Okay, so I think we need some clarification on how this simulator works. So I just added it. Okay, you can also install using package manager. I think it is more interesting with a package manager because it's like you can run it, yeah, directly from a VirtualBox. So we need Python VirtualBox, and then the emulator launches. First, let's focus on getting it started. So it was we did the introduction. Okay. Okay, let's go for the CLI version because I want to control it from the terminal. It seems like this here is just, I don't know, the simulator is just not because this image says like, you know, I'm working, I'm already powered on, but the remote control is not doing anything. Probably we need to run an app on it. There is no app for it for the moment. So we have the SDK, which again, I don't really know for sure if we installed it. Oh my God, this is pretty confusing already. So we have the simulator. We need BeanVisor, which is a graphical tool that measures the performance of apps or services. Oh, I just found something new. So my attention span is like a fly attention span. Like I can stay focused for 1 second. No, but this is particularly for WebOS, it seems. Okay, so this is what I want to run Hulu. What is Hulu? Hulu probably is a streaming service. Oh, very encouraging, LG. Very encouraging. Just 3 commits. 10 contribution. 2 contribution. So just a few commits. They prepared everything and pushed. Good. Learn more for the Flutter app. How to build your Flutter app for WebOS. Okay. A Flutter app for WebOS TV is basically very similar to a standard Flutter app. Okay. In addition to the standard functions, it can access the hardware and operating system features, which are usually allowed for native apps. Okay. So Flutter, we know that Flutter goes natively wild. So therefore, if you have developed and built a Flutter app, you can easily get started with a Flutter app for WebOS TV based on your knowledge about Dart, Flutter packages, Flutter plugins, and so on. So there are a few packages that are available for the tvOS, WebOS, tvOS, I don't know, WebOS TV OS. Okay, so very interesting. We have database on the TV. You can run a database on the TV. Nice. Okay, how to get started? Well, just a few information we don't know, but I don't know. Maybe if we run the simulator, then we can use Visual Studio Code to launch the app, Flutter app, into simulator. Let's see. Again, we are stuck here. Like, we have the SDK. WebOS Studio provides an extension for developers who are familiar with... probably we need this. Definitely we need this, because I'm using Visual Studio Code, and this means like I want the extension to just click and run it. So WebOS CLI, those are the commands that we can run from CLI. Okay, the installation part. This is the dark part. When we install, what do we install? So I don't know. Prepare for installation. Let's go and prepare for installation. Very nice looking, but we don't know if this works. Like, okay, so on my MacBook, I will try to see if I'm having this CLI tool called RS. RS. So RS Mac. Let's see. Multi-system emulator. RS is a cross-platform, open-source multi-system emulator focusing on accuracy and preservation. Good. Is it Mac compatible? Yeah, it is. Mac Universal. Let's take the last version. And for the moment, we focus on installing this tool that we need. So we have RS here. RS. And this is an app. Can it run directly, or should I? Oh my god, but this is so... I don't know, is this working? So this is an emulator. Yeah, as far as I understand, this is an emulator. So we need to put this into... I will put this into apps and look for it. RS. Okay. And also we need to add this into CLI. And because this is an AI programming channel, ChatGPT will be our friend for sure. So let me open the other browser, like chat, because I have ChatGPT on my not streaming browser. Okay, like this. You can see my prompts here. Like, there are a lot of prompts, and some of them are just stupid. Okay, let's go. I have RS into my application folder on Mac. Please provide bash commands to be able to run RS terminal. There are some mistakes here, but so we need to go to the application folder and then to make it executable. Okay, and then we need to modify the bash profile for sure. So let's see. We can find the path directly by just drag and dropping rs here. This is the path. So let's go for ch mode. I don't know, is it working for... So this command helps me create mention that rs app is an executable. Okay, so more far away, we need to okay, and now we need to put this. I'm not using Nano on Mac. Come on, we have Visual Studio Code, so I can run it with, I can edit it with code. So we have this code file chunk. Okay, and here we need to add the path for our app folder. Shouldn't be the app folder already into into the bash profile, I thought. So let's go for exporting this. Export, and then we have the path applications. I don't really know if what I do is like agree. Everybody agrees for it. So let's put this into my bash profile file. Okay, and now we can load the source and then have rs. No, I'm doing it wrong, because this is an app, like it shouldn't be here probably. Let's put it into, let's put it on desktop for the moment. Oh, I need to open it again, like, okay. So if I'm going for desktop, let's see. Oh, so it's just this rs app, so I cannot run it into CLI. Let's provide more info for I have this rs.app and I need to make it work like rs in terminal. A symbolistic symlink. Okay. Oh, the executable is inside rs app. So we need to go to the application. Let's follow the instructions. Okay. And then probably we need to put back the app here. Okay. And now, and my password. Okay. And now we can verify the symlink. Okay, it seems to be good. And now it should run. Yes, it runs. It opens. So we have now RS running by CLI. Good. Very, very good interaction, ChatGPT. Very smart. You are very smart, ChatGPT. Good, good, good. Let's go further and see. Okay, we have RS. We can run rs.v. No, we cannot, because it's just opening the simulator. It kills me. Can we have the CLI version, like rs CLI version? Ah, there was a CLI version, yeah, for sure. And we can run it with npm. Good. So Sorry for this. Also, let's clean here. Okay, close the editor, and now with npm we can install it globally. If we what? Is this already existing? Yeah, because we created the symlink. I don't want to run it with a sudo if it is not necessary, but yeah, we need to run it as sudo. Oh, okay. It works. Now it works very well. So the problem was that, yeah, we had 240s. So we needed to install rscli. Very good thing here is like to mention like install rscli, not okay, but they expect you to have this. Your path to WebOS TV SDK, okay, but again, I don't remember exactly to download more than just the simulator. So where do we download the SDK? Let's see. SDK introduction, but is there any download link? Let's see in developer. I have to say, like, I was expecting a more clear documentation. I don't know, I'm usually not so stupid, so I was expecting to be like more easier, but this is RS. Check if WebOS CLI is installed using RS. What this means, like, but this is uninstalling. Oh, WebOS CLI. Whew, we have it. Finally, I found it. Let's yell to my Mac by using sudo. Yelling a little. Nah. Again, remove. Very confusing. I was expecting to take some lines and be like, copy, paste, copy, paste. Okay. There's an RS config for sure. I think like, oh, okay, we can run with force. Already deprecation. Okay, it seems like it should be good on Linux and macOS. Manually change npm default directory. Nah, it is more confusing. And is this working or what? It's a deprecation and also the version. It seems like it's working. But again, we have the problem of running npm into the wrong folder. Backup your computer. I never backup. You should backup, yeah, for sure. But I never backup. I was joking. My WhatsApp conversations are always backup. I'm just running blind all those commands because I trust the website. It's like the best website for having npm insights. What is this? Still permission denied. If I'm using force, will be still giving me permission denied. Yeah. Let's close and open the terminal again. My friend, ChatGPT, what do you think, man? Okay. No, I don't want sudo. I see that ChatGPT is aware that we need to change npm directory. Recommended protection disabled. Okay, so we have the directory again. Should say like file exists, sure. Also, we can npm config and set prefix to npm global. And also we need to export the path again. And also we need to like, let's customize it file because the export will be just into the terminal session. Oh my god, no. If we don't edit this file, which is basically a file here on my computer, and we don't see npm here. But we can run it here. Okay, just mount and stuff. Good. And now we load the source for the new npm. Good. And now hopefully it will work. I think this is what GPT was. Yeah. Good. Now it works without sudo, which is a nice thing. Now we can get back to the tutorial and hopefully there will be something that work in the end. So let's try to reinstall WebOS CLI with the new node configuration. Has validator, this library is no longer supported. Oh. There'll be some warnings for sure. Okay, but we have the version output. Good. This is the WebOS CLI, probably. I still don't have the SDK. I'm not sure that I'm having it. I was expecting an archive or something. WebOS Studio, yay, the extension for the Visual Studio. So we can go for the Microsoft Visual Studio store. Oh, there it is. This is the page. So we need to find this in Marketplace. And how do we, this is the change log. Okay, install. Good. Do you want it? I really want it. Open Visual Studio Code and install it for me, please. Okay, so I'm installing it in Visual Studio Code. Good. Seems good. Let me restart Visual Studio Code. And also, let's see furthermore if there is anything. So I expect this to contain everything like simulator manager, emulator manager. The simulator, okay. This is the simulator. Probably it will run when we load an app. I see that there are some apps, so probably we need to install something. Okay, let's let's create a Flutter app. I don't know. I have the sensation that I can create a Flutter app and then just run it. So it is Flutter create WebOS test. I need to upgrade Flutter, but oh, okay. I'll not be doing it now because it will be taking a little. Good. So let's go for cp web. Okay, and we can open the folder in Visual Studio Code using the code command. For those that they are not having the code command, you can install it by Command Shift P, and here you have path. Like you can install code command in path, and then you can access anything in Visual Studio Code by running the code command. Okay, so I see that there is an iPad, there is macOS, there is Chrome, but there is no WebOS. Oh, this is the SDK. I found the SDK. Cool. Open extensions, WebOS. Okay, we need Google Chrome. Cool. Okay, and now let's go for more Flutter details on how to run it. So, okay, I feel like I have what I need, but I still want to see how to run it. Oh, only the developers who signed on the NDA with LG Electronics can download the Flutter WebOS SDK. So basically, I think this video starts to be a fail, because probably in that NDA we are not allowed to show anything from the Flutter WebOS SDK. Very not so professional, I think, from my point of view, because Flutter being an open source, I feel like the SDK for Flutter WebOS should be open as well. I will still decide to post this video because yeah, I don't know, you need to go to sign the NDA, and then NDA, it is not something, it is not a joke, so you need to make sure that you're respecting this. So for me, sharing WebOS development, thinking on an NDA is like not to go process for the moment. I was expecting to just take the simulator, to take Flutter and be able to run some commands and put the app on WebOS, which I think this is a process if you have the signed NDA SDK, but I don't know, for me it's just not so professionally to develop on an open source platform and still asking for signing an NDA for no WebOS. But yeah, again, this is like their company rule. Good. With this being said, this is the first video on the new approach on Flutter. I'm planning to do more Flutter's videos. Don't forget to share, comment, like, and my promise is like I will be sharing everything as it is. Also, this fail should be shared, because if you're not taking some time to read the documentation properly, probably you will be finding yourself installing sorts of WebOS SDKs and stuff without being actually able to run them, because you're not into the signed list of LG for using Flutter SDK. Okay, this was Alex Bordei. So for me it was a really good pleasure to have you here. You will see then the outro movie, and check my channel, subscribe and hit the notification bell for forward further videos that I will be posting on this channel. Thank you very much, and see you next time.